Good morning, Sharky Nam. It's the Clark the Shark Show on Monday, September 19, 18, I don't even know, 16. Perusing the new, the Dem candidates, remember this one, the sexual. Oh, it's salacious right here on the Clark the Shark Show. Dem candidates sex video rails critical fight for Virginia State House. So the Democrat lady was making a sex video. That's okay because, it's a Democrat lady, so we're all going to sit here and debate it. But had this been a GOP lady doing this, not only would she be fired and banned and deleted, she'd be put in jail with no witnesses. The only thing that would be in the courtroom would be the sex tape. In fact, they wouldn't even have that. It'd be no witnesses, no evidence. If it was a Republican girl doing a sex tape, dude, come on, you guys, 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. But if a Democrat girl does a sex tape, then we're sitting here, it's like she's just, we're all talking about her, oh, look at the Democrat girl who did a sex tape, Sharky. I'm like, yeah, if Sarah Palin did a sex tape, they would have deported her to North Korea. But not her, not the Democrat. We're just going to sit here and debate whether it will be, it will rail or be a critical fight in the Virginia State House. Yeah, dude, look at the way the Democrat media spins Democrats versus how they spin Republicans. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255, where we are off and rolling this morning. That looks like Bobert. Enjoy your AOL mail. That's, what's her name? Laura Boebert or Brobert or whatever. That's that girl, dude, on a good day. She works for AOL up in the mountains. It's all beautiful. She's like, oh, right now I'm not going to fondle any genitals. That's Brobert or Bobert or whatever the fuck her name is. She's up in the mountains in Colorado listening to some John Denver. At 1-800-449-8255, Clark Shark Show. Look how fast this AOL thing goes by. 2024 GOP hopefuls. Dude, make it maybe I can adjust the setting here. 2024 GOP hopefuls want to abolish federal agencies. Could they? Democrats are like, could they? Dude, they could do anything, what you think Mike Pence gives a shit about, dude, he'll fucking abolish anything he wants right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255. Shark doodle doo. There's that guy, that UAW or AFL-CIO or, dude, it's Frankie the Bat, whatever his name is. UAW president reacts to automakers' temporary layoffs. Oh, yeah. Well, dude, they went on strike and they got laid off. We've seen that one, Reagan fired all those. Remember the air traffic controllers? Or whoever that was. He just fired them all. Dude, that was classic. 1-800-449-8255. Even though air traffic controllers are really important and talented and skilled, dude, you don't want to fire those, Ronnie. He's like, Clark, well, Mommy said, that they're a bunch of goddamn communists, and, well, I had to do it, Sharky. And Jan Wenner, was fired by his friends, his brethren in the liberal community, because he's a liberal who's not liberal enough at Rolling Stone or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or whatever. He said bad things about female and black musicians. Oh, yeah, because female and black musicians are always saying such good things about everyone else. They're perfect, you guys. They didn't deserve this from Jan Wenner. What gives him the right to speak or say anything? Liberals just want you to fucking, dude, stay silent forever. Ken Paxton, dude, what? Ken Paxton acquitted in impeachment trial, reinstated as Texas Attorney General. Well, you knew that was coming, you guys. I mean, come on. Texas is rigged for the Republicans, just like the rest of the country is rigged for the liberals. At 1-800-449-8255, I got a good idea. I say Texas and all the red states form their own country and build a wall around that country, and then just the northeast seaboard, all those blue states up there, that could be a country, and then California, Oregon, and Washington could be a country. I like this idea, you guys, but what might happen is Russia or China might invade, California or Oregon and get a foothold, or maybe even Alaska at 1-800-449-8255 right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And Alaska's like, wait a minute, Sharky, which one would we be? Would we be blue or red? And I'm like, well, you guys just elected that Pertola, whatever, and what was her name? Palin was stupid you had 3-4 Republicans running against one Democrat. Dude, they just gave that seat away. You had the one guy, whatever the fuck his name was, Glix or Blix or whatever, and Palin and Bertola. They just gave the Democrats a free seat. Not like the Democrats needed it in 2022. They were fucking winning everywhere, The Republicans just threw that one away. Or maybe just people are voting Democrat now, They love this free COVID, all the handouts. And Texas is like, no way, Sharky. We still got Paxton. We ain't got no handouts here, Sharky. I'm like, I don't know about that, Texas. You're going a little kind of blue lately. 1-800-449-8255. Trump talks nice. Note he left for Biden at the White House. Dude, Biden's like, he didn't leave me no note. Trump probably did leave him a nice note. Like, you fucking cheater, here's your nice note. Now get out of here. Get out of here, Donald. 1-800-449-8255. Oh, dude, the LA Rams. NFL fines Rams Aaron Donald $16,000. Dude, that's nothing to a football guy for a hit that elicited Geno Smith's viral response. Well, dude, was it a late hit? I didn't see this hit, but, the guy Geno Smith made a viral response, and that's why you gave him a $16,000 fine? Or was it because of the hit itself, dude? Look at the way the liberals word the headline. You're just more confused than anything. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, nuclear bomb accidentally dropped off Georgia coast in 1958 is still missing. Dude, it's at the bottom of the sea. Duh. And it's going to go off one day. Nah, it probably won't, because you got to arm the bomb and it's got to have the thing shoot down the, I don't know, like the nuclear accelerator crashes into uranium or cesium-137. Don't worry, you guys. It's sitting at the bottom of the sea forever. It won't blow up. Even though the liberals will tell you we got to find it, it'll blow up. Or maybe even some alarmists on the other side might say the whole ocean will blow up because of this bomb. Accidentally dropped in 1958, this nuclear bomb. 1-800-449-8255. I think we were accidentally trying to drop it on Cuba, and we missed or something. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. 1-800-449-8255. Ain't that right? Eisenhower, he's like, I changed my mind, Sharky. I was gonna drop it on Cuba, or the Bahamas, or the Devil's Triangle, or Jamaica, and then I changed my mind. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. 1-800-449-8255 from the golden EIB Sharkerphone, baby. This girl, what are they even? She's just the food girl getting paid. Just, I don't even get it, dude. Me, Clark the Shark, I cook. I make SpaghettiOs, and spaghetti and macaroni right here on the Clark the Shark show. And dude, Rachel Ray gets way more FaceTime than Clark the Shark. What's up with that? There, Matrix reality. You got to get that Clark the Shark cooking at 1-800-449-8255. That's right. Lee turns deadly as powerful storm. I wonder if it's a tropical storm. It probably is. It bombards Maine and Nova Scotia after making landfall. I'm not even sure if Nova Scotia is a country or it's part of Canada, like Halifax. People are like, Sharky, of course it's part of Canada. I get that whole area up there confused, like Quebec and Nova Scotia and, where Montreal and Toronto are. And, I'm good at geography, but I still can't figure out Nova Scotia. They're like, Sharky, Nova Scotia might be a bunch of communists. That's why you don't like it. It's right next to Maine. A lot of people from Nova Scotia go over and vote in our elections in Maine. Matter of fact, all kinds of people from Canada come over the border and vote at our elections, and they vote for Democrats, and then they go back to Canada. It's like even worse than Mexico. At 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show, at least the Canada people have the dignity to not stay here. They come here and vote in Washington, Montana, the Dakotas, and then they go back. How do they not win in the Dakotas and Montana, though? I don't get that. They're like, we do stay, Sharky. We change our name. We're Canadians. We don't even need to change our name. Our name is like Steve Jones or Mike Smith. And dude, we're just basically Americans. We just live in Seattle, and we live in Irvine and California and Montana and Maine and New York and North Dakota and Minnesota. We never go back, Sharky. We play hockey, and we just live in Santa Ana or San Clemente or Oceanside or Carlsbad. Yeah, there's Canadian people here, man, named Dave Myers. And you're like, dude, why don't you go back? And they're like, no, I live here. And I'm like, well, dude, do you vote? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, wait, I thought, don't the Democrats check your voter ID and your signature on the envelope when you mail in a mail-in ballot? And they're like, no. I'm like, do you collude with the voting counters? Like all you Canadians that are here voting? And they're like, no, not really, Shark. Just they probably reject our ballot. We mail it in and it doesn't count. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm confident in knowing that they reject your ballot and it doesn't count. There's 300,000 Canadians in LA County, all over California, San Diego County, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho, Washington State. But don't worry, you guys. They're like, we just vote for fun, Sharky. I'm like, I know, don't worry. Keep on mailing in those absentee votes. They don't count them because you're Canadian and you live at some address and you just write a scribble signature. And Democrats are like, yeah, Sharky, you're an alarmist, crazy conspiracy theorist if you think we're going to count all those Canadian voters that vote and all the Mexican ones too and all the other countries that write a scribble signature and they vote, Sharky. You're just a crazy Trump January 6th conspiracy theorist. Mail-in voting is safe and effective, just like the COVID vaccine, Sharky. It's so easy. You just pick up a ballot off the ground, off somebody's porch, and you write a scribble signature and you mail it, Sharky. Even you can do it at 1-800-449-8255. 14 killed in Amazon plane crash in popular tourist town in Brazil. They made it sound like 14 Amazon employees, like Bezos, they all died in a plane crash at 1-800-449-8255, but that's not what happened, Sharky. Come on. It was 14 people that died. Gisele Bundchen, dude, she quit drinking. Okay, this is pseudo news, you guys. Remember when you were a kid, you're not even in journalism school yet. But pseudo news is when a girl pays for her own ad to promote herself. And Gisele Bundchen, whoever she is, dude, I guess she's married to the football guy. She promotes herself by Yahoo ads or AOL ads or Google ads or Microsoft ads, and they let her do it, and they let her be an affiliate, and they pay her. But me, if I try that, Clark the Shark, not only will they kick me off the platform, they'll put me in jail and humiliate me and make me wear a hat that's pointed and says dunce at 1-800-449-8255. They might even bring me to Georgia and put me on trial because I make videos where I agree with Trump. And I'm part of the collusion. I tried to overthrow the Georgia election. Matter of fact, I tried to overthrow the whole country. Me, Clark the Shark, I made a video where I said, I think they should recount the votes. And they're like, no, Sharky, that's collusion. You're under arrest, Sharky. It's like you got a DUI at 1-800-449-8255 on the Clark the Shark Show. And this guy, a California man, arrested on DUI charge after allegedly riding a horse on a highway drunk. Dude, have you been to a red state? Of course you can. Come on, dude. You don't arrest someone for riding a drunken horse or like a Mr. Ed. I mean, please. Or he's drunk on a horse at 1-800-449-8255. That's not right. That's like anti-redneck. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And there's Dion. He's like so hip. He's the coach, but like he's got like medallions on. Like he's ready just to rhyme or something at 1-800-449-8255. I mean, look at this guy. He's hipper than the team. And here's the rare coins that I found in my yard. And the government came and took them and said, sorry, Sharky, these belong to us now. I'm like, wait a minute. My story is right here on AOL. I found these rare coins. And then these men in black just came and said, sorry, Sharky, the 5 most valuable American coins still in circulation today. They belong to us, Clark the Shark, at 1-800-449-8255, not you. So give us those damn coins you found, Sharky. I was like down on the beach with that, one of those things. It's like, I found these coins right here and they took them away. That's right, me, Clark the Shark, 1-800-449-8255. There it is right on the front of AOL. And woman falls head over heels in love with shark on a dating site, you guys. Woman falls head over heels in love with Clark the Shark on a dating site, and she gets scammed out of $150,000. But I didn't do that part. I swear to God, you guys, 1-800-449-8255. Me, Clark the Shark. I was just like this cute, cuddly 5'6" guy, young or old. I'm getting a little older now, but the girl didn't care. She's like, I'm madly in love with Clark the Shark. And I'm like, well, you better watch out, little lady, because you could be out of $150,000. That's right. There's scammers on there. 1-800-449-8255. And this guy's got a deadly snake. Oh, you guys, I used to have snakes for pets. I had like a ball python or like a Burmese python or a yellow Burmese python. And this guy's like, I know how to handle snakes, Sharky. I'm a bit of a snakeophile, so don't try this at home, Sharkadoodle-doo. 1-800-449-8255. He's like, that snake looks like it's ready to like bite his wrist or bite his stomach. It's like a black mamba. That's like God venom 10,000 times stronger than a brown recluse or a black widow or a prairie rattler. That's like a black mamba. He's like, don't worry, Sharky, you can trust this guy. I'll keep you safe from the snake that delayed the Australian football. Aye. A bloody Australian football game delayed half hour by a bleeding venomous snake on the field. This guy, he caught a venomous bloody snake. Oh, crikey. Tony-winning actor Spamalot dies at 65. Dude, what? It should say Tony-winning actor Spamalot star Michael McGrath dies from COVID shot. Even though me, Clark the Shark, I've had like 8 COVID shots, I still don't believe in COVID or the shot. Or, dude, I just think it's all fake. But, you know, I don't know, dude. Why did I get the shot, dude? I'm supposed to be a right-winger, you know, like Republican. I mean, why do so many Republicans that are like hate the shot, but then they all get it, you know, and I can't figure it out. 1-800-449-8255. I didn't get the headline right, AOL. Tony winning actor dies from COVID death. He either died of COVID or he died of the side effect. Shocky. 1-800-449-8255. A Clark the Shark Show. I'm just getting warmed up. Russell Brand gets ovation from fans in first appearance since being accused of sexual assault. Dude, he sexually assaulted me, that bloody Brit, back in 1993. Me, Clark the Shark. I swear to God, you guys, Russell Brand sexually assaulted me in 1992. I can prove it, you guys. I've got, well, actually, I got no proof. I have no evidence and I have no witnesses. And they won't believe me because I'm like a Republican or a conservative or a pragmatic. So tomorrow, I'm just going to say I'm a liberal Democrat. Tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon, I'm just going to get on the mic and say Russell Brand really did sexually assault me, Clark the Shark, in 1998. He actually did it again in 2004. And I'm really mad about it. I swear to God, you guys, he did. Russell Brand sexually assaulted me, Clark the Shark, in 2007 and 2012 and again in 2014. I don't have any evidence, you guys. I didn't get pregnant, and I don't have any witnesses. But just like Ron Jeremy, I swear to God, he did it. 1-800-449-8255, a Clark the Shark Show. That, yeah, Ron Jeremy's guilty, Russell Brand's guilty, Trump's guilty, even Bill Clinton's guilty. Even the Democrats are like, yeah, he might be guilty. 1-800-449-8255, a Clark the Shark Show. And Taylor Swift, she even accused Russell Brand, or maybe even Blake Lively. They both assaulted her at the same time. 1-800-449-8255. She ain't got no witnesses. She ain't got no proof. She ain't got like no sperm. She ain't got no video, nothing. But it happened, you guys, because a liberal judge didn't even need witnesses. Actually, the liberal judge didn't even need anything. No evidence, no witnesses, and they just convicted Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255, and they send me to prison for 10 years for something like, I'm like, I wasn't even there. I wasn't even in the state. But they're like, yeah, but Taylor Swift says you, Clark the Shark, and Blake Lively got busy. You got like freaky with Taylor Swift. And I'm like, dude, I don't remember that. And they're like, well, we got evidence, Sharky. We got hearsay, conjecture. As a matter of fact, we don't even have that. But we know you did it, Sharky, because you look guilty. At 1-800-449-8255, the liberal judge said so. The moose outside should have told you, Sharky, you're guilty. At 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. And I'm just getting warmed up, baby, right here, Sharkadoodle-doo on a Monday morning, where I'm talking about Taylor Swift and the NFL Week 2, how to watch, and Sunday's top picks. You got to know how to watch. Liberals at like AOL, they'll teach you to watch, or they'll teach you how to live. You don't know how. You need liberals and Democrats to teach you, because you don't want those right-wingers teaching you, because they're always like wrong and they don't know what they're talking about. Plus they're antisocial and mean, like that Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255. But the Nashville Zoo announces birth of baby clouded leopard. We are so excited. Yeah, dude, they abort like fucking 300,000 humans a year. No, dude, more than that. I don't know what it is, like 1 million. But like, we're happy about a leopard, Sharky. That's like a death leopard. 1-800-449-8255. And people are like, Sharky, who cares if they abort? Why you hung up on that? I'm like, dude, because I was the last of 9. My mom and dad could have aborted me in 1965. And they're like, don't worry, Sharky, because abortion wasn't legal yet. It didn't get legal till 1973 when you were 8 years old in Torrance, California. Remember, Shark, when you were like listening to Nilsson and walking to Parkway School in Torrance? I'm like, oh, well, maybe they did abort me and I'm dead and this is all a dream. And they're like, well, don't worry, Sharky, because this baby clouded leopard was born. And that's all that matters, Sharky, is a leopard. You don't matter, Shark. I'm like, well, what about Def Leppard? And they're like, no, that sucks, Shark. That's heavy metal. You got to listen to like emo at 1-800-449-8255. And Van Gogh, dude, what's this? I love Van Gogh. Van Gogh painting stolen in 2020, smash and grab, is returned in IKEA bag to museum. Oh, they brought back the Van Gogh, dude. Like the fucking black dudes that smashed and grabbed, or whoever, dude, brought back the fucking Van Gogh. How nice of you guys, dude. That's fucking great. 1-800-449-8255. Now go fucking loot and rape some more or something. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And Hugh Jackman's like, Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee. Dude, something don't look right here. Hugh Jackman. Or maybe they look too right. 1-800-449-8255. I mean, dude, white people are so fucking lame and boring. And stupid too, dude. I don't know. They do it all with their looks or something. Like, that's really boring. Dude, I'd rather be poor and living under a bridge than be that, you guys. 27-year marriage. You look back at their relationship. What is it, over? Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness. And 27-year. Dude, 27 years and they're ending it? Well, dude. I mean, white people are fucking dumb, you guys. They always get divorced because, like, it's not perfect enough. Or 27 years. What do they got? Kids and shit? Dude. That's fucked up, dude. Make it work. I mean, not for the kids, but for yourselves, man. 1-800-449-8255. Say goodbye to unsightly cables with the $24 fine. And Russell Brand's like, I raped Clark the Shark, and I'm proud of it. And I'm like, I'll prove it. I'll prove you did it to me, Russell. He's like, prove it, Clark the Shark. You know, prove it. And a liberal judge is like, Russell, Clark the Shark don't need any evidence. In fact, he don't need no witnesses. We're going to kick them all out of the room, and we're just going to hold a secret trial where it's just Russell, Clark, the judge, and 2 sheriffs. That's all. And Russell's all, wait a minute, that's bloody not fair. I'm like, sorry, Russell, in 2014, you sexually assaulted me, Clark the Shark, and I can prove it, but I don't even need to prove it because, like, a liberal judge is like, yeah, I agree with, like, Clark the Shark. You did sexually assault him. And Russell's like, bloody hell, I didn't. I bloody didn't do the bloody thing. And I'm like, sorry, bro. And like, you know, that's it, dude. The liberals have a whole new system of court now in America and probably in England where they kick out all the witnesses and they have a courtroom with just the judge, the plaintiff, the defendant, and maybe one police officer. And that passes now for court in America. So good luck, Russell. You probably got that kind of court coming your way in England or America, dude. Let me tell you right now, with today's liberal jurisprudence, dude, you're fucked. At 1-800-449-8255 at Clark the Shark Show. Lee knocks out power to thousands. Slams coastal Canada Dude, I didn't even know Canada had a coast, but it's getting slammed by Lee. Good, good. There's a lot of liberals there. Maybe they will suffer. Ha ha ha. On the Clark the Shark show. World Court to hear Russian objections to Ukraine genocide case. So, like, it's okay for Russia to go in and kill and rape people in Ukraine. It's all justified. Putin's like, well, we did it because, we did it because, like, Ukraine is ours. It's sort of like Hawaii is America. You know, we Ukraine belong to us, Russian, and we kill them and we rape them. Well, it's okay though, because it's like California. Well, it belonged to Mother Russia. Sure, Putin. World Court to hear Russian objections to Ukraine genocide case. Dude, you guys invaded a country, started bombing the people. And believe you me, I'm no fan of Zelensky, dude. Me, Clark the Shark. But, dude, what Russia did here was very fucked up. I kind of agree with Russia, dude, but the way they did it, they could have just had a rigged election and, something like that, or just voted Zelensky out, or there's other ways than just attacking a bunch of people and killing them and raping them. And Russia's like, no, Clark the Shark, we kill and we rape and we bomb them. We are Mother Russia, Sharky. You ought to know that, Shark. I'm like, well, I don't like Zelensky. I don't know, dude. But the way Russia did this was just wrong. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark show, dude. Look at all the death. I mean, look at all the Ukrainian people that died. And then look at like the 50, 60,000 Russian soldiers that have died. All because of Putin? All because of some stupid war? I mean, dude, this is your payback for Vietnam, you guys. Or maybe even Afghanistan was already your payback. Or, dude, for the Russian people, I feel bad for them and the Ukraine people, because douchebags like Putin, are doing all this shit. And Zelensky Zelensky kind of came in there and, turned Ukraine into like California, dude. And Russia didn't like that. I mean, but it doesn't give Russia the right to invade and, and all that either. At 1-800-449-8255, Clark the Shark show. This guy's 0-2, 0-1. 0-1, 0-2. 0-2 is a death sentence in the NFL, you guys. 1-800-449-8255. A man with a loaded gun arrested at JFK. Or RFK. JFK, RFK. I'm just thinking of like Zapruder film, or like Lee Harvey Oswald, or Sirhan, or I still don't know what happened there with Kennedy. 1-800-449-8255, but they arrested a man with a loaded gun. That don't look good. Mick is like, I shouted out, who killed the Kennedys? When after all, it was Shark and me. Let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. And you got killed before Sharky could reach Bombay or some shit. 1-800-449-8255. No more jiggle when I laugh. Popular high-waist undies are on sale. Dude, Sharky needs those badly. 1-800-449-8255. Dude, I already covered some of these stories. The police shortage, GOP in Iowa. These two douchebags. 1-800-449-8255. I'm like, you can petition the Lord with prayer. Oh, there's the thing they caused. The high-flying China balloon, because of these two douchebags, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They gave us this. 1-800-449-8255. Clark the Shark show. This guy's like, Sharky. Oh, dude, this story's sad. Somebody shot this cop in Palmdale. Very sad. And there's these guys. They're like, Sharky, why didn't you join us? I'm like, I'm not a maniac. I don't invade like the They're like, come on, Sharky, man up, drop and give us 50, come and join us. I'm like, no way, dude. I ain't in on that shit. January 6th. Trump's like, get out of here, everyone go home. And they're like, Trump did